Good afternoon, everyone. And a quick one, just a very quick one. We just wanted to talk about um, um the CPI, something that I actually I've been talking about many a times. With, as much as possible, many of you are still following, and we saw this yesterday. Whilst we were trying to, we saw this yesterday. That was on that channel. We were able to talk about the great stuff. It's been a very great stuff that we've been, showing as many as possible. I mean, as many of you who has been following us. I saw this and I told my people that they do not have to trade every day of the week, and I was telling them actually because practically one of the things that really do not get people to be the profitable trader that they want to be is simply because they have no simple rules. It is actually something very very important when you are actually trading with us. We had this very wonderful setup yesterday on GU. It played out well. Trump came to the sell side liquidity before it ran back up into the CB again today as we have it. And from there, it went over. My friend, UK, the United Kingdom oil, it's been tanking for the past 3 months now. July, August, and now September. And next month, we are looking forward to see something, possibly a retracement into the imbalance that has been created here, and all of that. So yeah. But then I actually want to talk about the simple analogy about trading the news, which is something I actually have been teaching over the last few months. I'm teaching people, and I was talking about DXY, which is actually the stronger currency related to the fiber, the cable, the Aussie, and the New Zealand as well. So I saw this yesterday, and we predicted that we expected the price to come into this fair value gap, this buy side imbalance, which actually was something that we believe that if price chose to be delivered into this particular level point of interest, then we would have ourselves engage the price. And faithfully so, we saw how that happened during the London session today, how the price came down into that imbalance, came down in there, and from there we had the price went up, and currently still, a very strong buy that we are expecting. Where are my possible targets? I'm looking at places like sorry, um, level at, as we have it, looking at the level at 101, let's say 900, looking at the 900 approximate value. And also I'm looking at this all-time high that was there since last month as well. This high here, looking at it, because we are looking at this imbalance, being filled, getting filled, which is something we can see on the daily time frame. This imbalance field, it's something that has to just happen. If you check EU, I don't know, it's not. Um, if you check EU, you would refigure that that same imbalance was has been that same imbalance um, was filled last week. Then you, of course, would not. I'm not going into that detail today. Of course, I'm not going into that detail today as to what that really would be. See, that same imbalance here was filled last month. I mean, last week rather. in the opening week of the month. We had that um, we had that we had that field, and we saw how price went up into this imbalance here and has then been coming um, down again, which was some very active response as a result of the FOMC that happened on, I mean, that's last week, Friday. So that happened. And yeah, we are having DXY as well, trying to tip up to feel that very imbalance. So going back to the 1 hour time frame, what we had was this frame of work. Sorry for all the possible distraction here and there. Just to simplify the explanation, the price has been accumulating since Monday at open. We saw how it, I mean, was just um, accumulating liquidity here and there, both left, I mean, both top and the bottom has been just going sideways, no particular direction. And we believe that if this happened, which is an actual manipulation into this imbalance, this this move here was given to us in the London Open. So immediately the London Open happened, we saw it fully got delivered into this, and with coupled with the news, the effect that we are seeing now is that we call CPI. Call CPI news was the one that drive this. And I was stating on the channel, I was stating yesterday, I think, yeah. I said the truth is that the forex market at large generates volume more effectively with news. So which means everything at the moment is only but a set for tomorrow's drama. There'll be blood on the floor. Don't be a prey. And I was advising my people. And that's simply because we have simple rules. We were expecting this to be fully delivered into this. And then from there, we are going to have a ride, which of course aligns with what we are looking out for. For instance, on GU, if you look at the GBP USD, you are going to see that on a long term, we have this imbalance yet not filled, which was primarily our target for this month. We're expecting this. This is the month open. The price took off from here as August. We had a bullish one, and it closes down here, which actually is where we have this FOMC run into this in between this other block, into between its what's it called now? Um, the other block, and we see the main threshold be reached, and then the price came down, and we're expecting it to deliver fully into this very imbalance here, the BC. So of course, if that is filled up, then we would be expecting a buy from there, certainly. So I'm saying this because having a clear mind comes from trusting what you see technically and couple with fundamental details. For instance, we have the fundamentals for today, we have the core CPI, and it aligns with a time when the price came into the imbalance here, the fair value gap here. Sorry, that was quite a mouthful for me. I think, yeah, we were looking at that, and it happens that at the time when that filled it up, we had the price just, went all up, purging the highs here, the high here, expecting this high has been taken, and then we are looking towards this very high. You would see still that price still are taking low. They are taking low at the moment. If you check the, for instance, still taking low. See that the price is willing to go to the downside. Why? Because there is an imbalance that was not left unfilled, and the price must deliver fully into that. So look at how far we're expecting the price to go. That is how far we're expecting the price to go. That is an handful of 165 pips. So Forex wouldn't give you all of that at a time, but you can have it. You get what I'm saying? You can have it with patience. You can have it with patience. And that's why Forex market is very, very a good environment to be. The level of volatility is very predictable. I mean, quite predictable. I won't say all, I won't say 100% predictable, but it's quite predictable. You know, you can actually predict the direction of which it will go. And once you are able to see that, you are able to, take the benefit of it. And that's it. You don't understand what I'm saying? That's it. And it always will be as such, it always will be as such. Having simple, what I just wanted to establish is that it's very, very important that you have a very simple information with you, which you are working, which actually frames your um, your mindset as to what you are doing, not necessarily just you approaching the market and just trying to know. You are approaching the market with a set of framework mind. I mean, with a framework, with the actual structured mindset that okay, this is what I'm working with. I have it in hands, and I'm going into the market with that. Even if for instance it goes against you, then you know what it is that you could have actually you will be able to think through and be able to say, okay, this is the reason why this happened, and that is the reason why that didn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? And so, we had that lorry price delivery to the upside immediately upon the um, upon the release of the news. We had it. I remember that into this morning, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., there was the presidential um, debate between Kamala Harris and former President Trump. I don't know, whoever it is that wins, I really wish all of us well in our endeavor. So, one particular last thing that I actually wanted to show you is the S&P divergence that was created while the price actually got into the imbalance here. If you check the low that was made before the news, you would figure that this low was fully respected on DXY. The low here was fully respected on DXY. Its price didn't get to it, right? Price didn't get to it. Or if you check on Euro USD, if you check the same level on Euro USD, you are going to see that there is a complete difference between that. See, that same I was fully rated here. I was fully rated here. We have it fully rated here. So we had uh, um, highs, and we have on this we have higher low. That means that they are not correlating with one another. This ought to have come down to really align itself with that other one, but no, it's rather went to the upside. And you see how that in turn has affected every pair, like New Zealand affected the GP, um, GBP USD, cable, and also fiber. See how price have fully displayed itself to the downside, and we still have much more delivery to the lower side of the price. So what I actually wanted to establish in this is that having a simple line of framework is not a sin. It's not bad, it's not evil, it's not something that is it's for you to not have as a trader. That in itself would keep you in sanity. You wouldn't be exposing yourself to too much risk. You won't be exposing your mental health to threats and unnecessary chaos, right? And that's just the little thing I said I should show you. So we have fundamental working with our technicals. So technicals is we're patient enough to look at it, enter into the fair value gap. Upon the arrival into that, we are expecting the price to take off at a particular hour of the day based on CPI, core CPI. You could have waited, like probably we could have waited um, having our stop loss. Probably we could have waited till maybe 5 minutes into it for possible SMT divergence, and upon seeing that, then we can necessarily, just take it all up from there. All right. So that is all I wish to show you, and to see the result is actually so bold, be waiting across board. I will be exposing this page to the world very much more in the later days. But until meet again, I wish you good luck and good trading.